Once again, welcome to Pinax TV, and we have two updates for our lovely subscribers right here on this channel. The editor-in-chief of the New Crusading Guide newspaper, I'm talking about Abdul Malik Kwekubako, who is also considered as the godfather and the coach of journalist Anas Aremiyao Anas, has dropped the bombshell. What is he saying? He's saying that the Anas's Galamsey expose part 2, what is coming is more than Kwesinya teacher. According to him, we have some NPP bigwigs, ministers, MPs, people who Akufo-Addo have appointed them to work. They've been caught in the Galamsey expose, and what he said is that it contained more people in government, which means the people in power, NPP bigwigs, NPP politicians, and even haters. Maybe we might see in Japan in this particular Galamsey expose part 2 too. This was what Malik Kwekubako said. He also added that there were some NDC people who were also captured, but the main people who were captured is NPP. We'll give you more updates on that particular story. And also today is the day that Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, today was the day that he appeared in court over the leak tape. The leak tape. Remember that reported right here on this channel that Ofosu Ampofo, some leak tape came out and he was said or seen to be saying certain things which seemed to suggest that he was plotting or planning something against the NPP government and also trying to create chaos at the Yawaso by-election, which came on earlier this particular year. Today he was in court, and guess what? They have adjourned the case. Why have they postponed the case to another day, which is 27th May? Because the Attorney General refused to bring enough evidence to prosecute Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. Shocking. And now MPP and NDC at loggerheads and yet Assembly to our courtroom and the court premises. So we'll give you more updates on that particular breaking news. Now let's start off with the news of the moment. The editor-in-chief of the New Crusading Guide, your friend Abdul Malik Kwekubako, he has dropped a hint that bigwigs in both the governing New Patriotic Party, I'm talking about NPP, and the opposition National Democratic Congress have all been fingered out in the second part of Anas's Aremiyao Anas investigative piece dubbed Galamsey Fraud. He said, though he will not mention specific names, he revealed that he is unable to tell when it will be payment, but he insisted that some leading persons in the two parties are neck deep in the scandal. He said again, something is unfolding, something is coming. This Galamsey thing is the fraud one. The project on Galamsey began in 2016 August, and I'm sure you know about that. As we speak here, you know I'm in court. Anas is also in court. Some two other groups are in court. Interesting, some of the cases and evidence and the cases have become intertwined with the court cases, he revealed. The veteran journalist revealed that trace and open exposures in 2017 and 2018 affected the field work, and measures had to be taken to protect some men whose security has been exposed as a result of some noises and allegations of someone he failed to name. This person he failed to name was Kennedy Akompre Japan. He stated explicitly that the contents of the second part of the Galamsey fraud contains some evidence that they have presented to the court in defense of their cases, reiterating that it cuts across the political divide. Evidence cuts across the political divide. I have said this and over. This was what Kwekubako was saying. I have said this over and over again, and one of the things I've given to court when it's played, because I suppose it will be played openly for people to hear. You will hear the evidence from 2016 to date. Party political elements at the regional, national, and constituency level across the political divide are engaged in Galamsey and have been engaged in it for years, he revealed in an interview. Now, let's break this down for our lovely subscribers on Pinax TV. What Kwekubako is saying is that the Galamsey expose fraud part 2, which came online, social media say he was having some problems with Anas Aremiyao Anas, and then he even ordered Anas not to reveal the Galamsey expose fraud part 2. It is not true. Moreover, the Galamsey expose fraud part 2 is coming, and shocking, we have people in the governing New Patriotic Party talking about bigwigs, politicians and ministers who are involved in Galamsey, and also we have people in the opposition NDC who are also involved in the Galamsey expose. Now he further went on to say this particular expose was compromised because somebody, he was talking about Kennedy Japan, decided that he will bring he'll bring allegations and he'll bring evidences out, say he, Kweku Baako and Anas were involved in Galamsey. So because of that, so it really affected or compromised the project that they were doing. So because of that, they took the person to court. Whom are they talking about? They are talking about Kennedy Japan, because currently Kennedy Japan and Kweku Baako are in court over the fact that Kennedy Japan alleged on his Net2 TV said they are involved in Galamsey. Meanwhile, it was an expose which was going on between Anas and Kweku Baako. They were undercovering the Galamsey fraud here in Ghana. So based on this, Kweku Baako has said, say this particular expose is coming, and some people that we thought, say, you know, they should protect our positions, or they should protect certain positions that they are more. I'm talking about our river bodies, our minerals, our resources, and positions about mining companies. They are all involved in Galamsey expose. He further went on to say it's not just the NPP, it's people at the lower ranks. There are people who are involved in illegal mining, and the part 2 expose which is coming will be more than analysis number 12, which broke the whole of Ghana into pieces. These were the words of Kweku Baako, Abdul Malik Kweku Baako, insinuating say he's not going to talk, but he has given an evidence in court. He wants them to play it, and if they should play this evidence, Ghanaians will understand him, because it contains certain things or certain projects they've been doing from 2016 to date, which is that this particular Galamsey expose have been going on for 3 good years. So that is what is going on. We all live to see the content of this particular analysis Galamsey expose part 2. Moving on, today is the day that Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, yes, Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, today is the we indicated today is the day that Samuel Ofosu Ampofo faced court over some leak expose or some leak things which came to pass. He has been involved in trying to cause chaos at the just ended Ayawaso by-election. Today he was in court, the Commercial Court Division 1 of the Accra High Court, which was presided over by Justice Kwame Adibu, and they have adjourned the case to 27th May 2019. That's the hearing of a case in which the leak tape captured Mr. Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, the national chairman of the main opposition National Democratic Congress, giving his blessings to a party communicators to attack the electoral commissioner, the commission chairperson, and also the chairman of the National Peace Council. So because of that, they took Samuel Ofosu Ampofo to court, and today he appeared in court. But then the case, which was slated for today, 6 May, have been adjourned again to the 27th of May, because the Attorney General refused to bring more evidences against Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, and the case have been adjourned. It seems this particular case which is going on between Samuel Ofosu Ampofo and also the current government, talking about the Attorney General who is standing in, is something which will not hold, because I say only so much evidence to prove it was Samuel Ofosu Ampofo who said this and that in the leak tape, and that this is the second time that the case have been postponed. It was postponed, I think, the last month, and it has been postponed this month too. We don't know, because the Attorney General is failing to bring any hard evidences against Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, and each and every day they are postponing the case. It looks like this case is a dead case on arrival, and then nothing can be done. I'm talking about trying to prosecute Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. So currently, that is what is going on. It is jubilation, and then these people are jubilating all over, because Samuel Ofosu Ampofo, as it has been said, the case has been adjourned again, and the Attorney General is finding it hard and struggling to find any evidences against Samuel Ofosu Ampofo. We'll give you more updates in all of these issues that we've raised right here on Pinax TV. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel. Also like and share this video to your various social media handle. Please subscribe. You can also visit our website pinaxonline.com for more news, and let us know your interactions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching.